Okay, and we are live. So, yesterday we were trying to avoid the city because we were wanted for a crime over there. So we went around the countryside doing a bunch of side quests. Let me see, what side quest was really remarkable? Oh, I remember the one at the monastery when in the ossuary where a ghost asked us to go and clean some bones. That was neat. That was memorable. Actually, that was the only memorable part, I think. Let me try and remember. Oh, and also there was the bathhouse quest, which was also memorable. We had some fun. Today we're gonna keep we're gonna keep the combo going by doing even more side quests. We only have 5, 6, depends if you count the ones I haven't picked up yet. But we're gonna be doing them today, hopefully. Maybe not all of them, but we'll be doing a bunch. And tomorrow we'll be doing the main quest again, because I feel like it's time. Anyway, let's get started. Boop. So, our first order of business is to go for the sommelier activity, the one where we go and fake being a wine connoisseur to steal a recipe of special wine. First, we have to find a special wine book, so we don't look like a stupid. Also, I've been trying to drink more alcohol as time went by, just to get our skill up in that regard. Let me look at my skill. In drinking. Level 10? Not that high, really. Oh well, we'll see. We have to pass by Catherine's Tavern. We go to the backyard of some other tavern. I like the music. The first time I noticed this tune. Oh, nice. Also, that wine got me real drunk. Jeez. Half of the bar already. Does having the bar fill up give my skill? No. It's when you drink the thing that it fills up. Okay, well, whatever. So we're here to steal a book from a lady who's being kept in their own house because they're too frisky, let's say. Oh, is that her? Hey, she's by herself. Oh, I can't. I gotta rob it? Okay, well. Robbing time. Dang it. Come on. Come on. Book. Yoink. Okay, we got it. It's really easier in this game to pickpocket. Or we're just that good. Depends. Anyway, level 17 thievery, what do we get? Trafficker. Stolen items will lose their stolen value a quarter faster. Whatever. Doesn't matter much. Let's read that book. On the importance of wine in Galen's theory of humors. Ooh. Many of us are certainly familiar with Galen's theory of the 4 humors or 4 bodily fluids. We read about that in the last game. According to this ancient theory, the balance according to the ancient theory, the balance of the 4 bodily fluids, blood, mucus, bile, and black bile, affect our body and health. Even a small imbalance can affect our physical and mental health. Classical medical science addresses the imbalance of these fluids in ways to bring the humors back into equilibrium. But beyond that, doctors are also looking at the effects of personal diet on these fluids. It can certainly be understood that apart from solid food, the fluid we take in affect the balance in the first place. Water, as well as is well known, is the only neutral fluid, but we will deal with wine. Red and full-bodied wine are associated with blood, Greek haima. Thus, red wines are warm and full of life. On the other hand, white wine is associated with most ancient physicians with mucus, Greek phlegma, and by some with black bile, meliana coli, I don't know, which are cold and dead fluids. Balance needs to be maintained, especially in relation to age. In fact, our bodies are very rarely balanced. Young people have an excess of blood in them and should therefore drink white wine. This will enable them to calm down and not succumb to youthful passions. Old people, on the other hand, have more mucus and are cold. They should drink red wine, which will give them vigor. In addition to the age, the composition of the diet, especially with the pairing of the wine, with particular dishes, should be taken into account. Here again, there should be a balance between the liquids and the solids. Determine which liquids predominates in the dishes is a rather more complicated problem. And generally taught that anything that has been circulated by real blood can be associated with the blood of Galen, even if the food contains no blood. It is therefore good to drink white wine with all meat, game, sausages, and offals, although many gourmets are convinced otherwise. The exceptions are aquatic animals, such as freshwater and marine fish, crabs, crayfish. They are cold. This means they should have... Wait, they are cold? These are cold by definition. Anything that's been circulated by real blood can be associated with the blood of Galen. So you have to drink white wine with meat, but red wine with fishes. This nutrition is quite the opposite for plant foods, such as vegetables, fruits, baked goods. These are cold foods and should be associated with red wine. Okay, got it. Shouldn't be too complicated. Red and white wine. Nothing about beer, interestingly. Anyway, let's go. To the tavern. Let's fake being a sommelier. Which is French for being a schmancy, fancy wine person. That's the exact translation, by the way. And this town is big. Come on, we'll get there. It's not that far. Come on. We're getting tired. Here we are. That's the end where I have a room. Nobody's gonna help. Hello.
Pavel, the owner of the local inn, I assume?
That I am. How can I help you?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine, your inn was recommended.
You've come to the right place. You won't find better wine in this city. Have you come from far away?
Very far, Goodman. I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
Mine has an unusual ingredient in it.
Oh.
Let's see if you can tell what it is.
It's not customary to be armed in my inn. Germany.
Saxony, Bavaria, and so on. The German states, basically.
Wonderful. It's not often I get
It's
a
nearby.
chance to talk to someone so well traveled. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
Let's go.
An invitation I can't refuse. Thank you.
Let's see what we get.
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
Should be paired with meat.
So, what do you say to that?
Say something.
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour is perfect.
You're right.
Ooh, we got it.
Rare flavor and color tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks.
Should be red
Make
wine.
his old age a little merrier.
It's not suitable.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. According to Garland, it's not right to give the sick and elderly cold wine. They themselves are cold, so it's better to balance it out with a warm wine. A strong and sweet red that ripened on a sunny southern hillside.
I see you're an expert in medicine as well as wine, Goodman. Galen, you say?
Yes, Galen and other scholars share similar opinions.
It's the four humors.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... Ah, I know. Let's have some red. How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria? Or as we call it in Bohemia, Blue Frankovka.
From you, Goodman, anything. Pour away.
We do have to find the secrets to this wine. There don't seem to be any
Quite a decent vintage.
getting any info right now. Say something.
Oof. Rather bitter.
Bitter, yes. But it is a young wine.
All right, but the colour. It's not blue at all. More of a purple. That doesn't seem right.
It's not supposed to be blue.
Oh,
The name is a reference to it not being as red as other wines. It's more a play on words.
Ah, forgive me. I've never heard of such a wine.
Don't worry. Nobody knows everything. Except for my wife.
ha 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 ha.
You said you spent time in the German lands. What wine do the local connoisseurs rate highest?
I got the Steinberger.
Anything from the Steinberger vineyard in Eberbach Abbey. It's the largest vineyard in the Holy
Did I get
Empire.
lucky?
It's admirable how they have everything so organized, precise, and measured. Truly a joy to behold.
Yes, yes. The monastic brothers know what they're doing. I can confirm that.
Is he getting
I have
drunk?
something from the local monastery as well. We should taste it. Well then, let's move on to the next one.
I got lucky.
After all that quality stuff, let's refresh ourselves with something simpler. Would you like a hippocras?
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our heads. And I'll admit, I do like it from time to time.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy to make a good hippocras. Mine has an unusual ingredient in it.
Oh,
Let's see if you can tell what it is.
drink. Roll the dice.
I don't know. I'd say it's made with love?
Of course it is. But I meant a real ingredient,
Dang
not
it.
some poetic nonsense.
Well, in that case, I couldn't tell you.
It's not that difficult. It's mint. But there's something off about it. Doesn't it seem a bit bland to you? As though it's missing something.
Missing mint and ginger.
Ginger. It's missing ginger.
But of course. The cook told
Aha.
me you didn't have any at the market. You have a refined
getting lucky.
tongue, good man. I'll give you that. After that hippocras, we should have something more high class. I've got a rare Hungarian wine from Eger. Very strong and
Oh,
very
boy.
sweet.
Bring it on. This is no time for weak wine.
My thoughts exactly.
Our fourth cup. We're gonna be trashed.
So what do you think? Good, isn't it?
Go.
Very good and very red. Besides that, it has a sort of raised taste at the end of the tongue.
Raised taste? What do you mean?
It's hard to explain, but it really is very red.
As anyone can see at first glance.
Oh boy.
Tell me next that the sky is blue.
And isn't it?
I drank this particular wine from Eger at a banquet held to celebrate the new city council. Hungarian government, Hungarian wine, Hungarian delicacies. I was so looking forward to enjoying some nice Hungarian sausages or pate, but I ended up leaving disappointed.
How so?
They started bringing out melons, apples, plums, and all sorts of other fruit. And finally, they served fish. I don't eat fish, and fruit makes me burp. So I went hungry at a feast.
But they do go well with wine.
I'm sorry you're disappointed, but I think they chose the food well.
Really?
Once again, I have to refer to Galen and his wisdom. Fish and fruit are foods with a cold essence. For that reason, they should all be balanced out with a warm wine, which this exquisite Hungarian surely is, because it's sweet and strong.
Very well. The fish, I can understand. It lives in the water. But fruit ripens in the sun. Why is it considered cold?
Well, it's not so much about the sun. According to Galen, fruit is cold by nature because blood has never flowed through it.
Thanks for the explanation. I've heard these rules before, but nobody explained them as well as you just did. No, forget Galen. I'd still rather have a nice duck patty with my red.
But of course, the main thing is what suits your palate, Goodman.
Well, that's Hungary checked off the list.
Oh
What's
boy.
next?
How about something local? I noticed there were vineyards in Kuttenberg.
But of course, we have vineyards and grapes from Burgundy that Emperor Charles himself had brought in. The local vintners grow some fine grapes, but they're still learning everything that comes after that. The local stuff gets diluted a lot. They flavor it with all sorts of shit, or leave it for vinegar.
Don't tell me you don't have a drop of anything local that would be worth trying.
Well, there's the monastery secret. A wine from the Sedlets monastery. My cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard.
Ah. Why is it called secret?
Taste it, and you'll see.
Oh boy. Say something.
Interesting. There's no trace of any flavor that shouldn't be there. Neither honey nor spices. Just the pure taste of wine. But there is something to it. Something I don't recognize.
That's it, good man.
Aha.
Is that the secret?
Exactly. The monks add a secret ingredient to the wine.
A secret ingredient? How do you know that?
Like I said, my cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard, and I handle their supply. Sometimes I bring food for the workers, new barrels, tools and the like. And from time to time, I bring them a sealed crate which smells peculiar.
He doesn't know the secret?
Jerome didn't want to tell me what's in it. But when I insisted, he told me it's some kind of incense they burn in the barrels.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Neither have I. But like I said, the chest was sealed and the whole thing is shrouded in secrecy.
A real monastery secret. What should we drink next?
I'm glad you like my wine. But that's enough tasting for today. After all, I've offered you everything worth trying, and now the wine is starting to go to my head. But you're welcome to stay in my tavern as long as you like. I have to say, I really enjoyed our chat. It's rare to meet someone who really understands wine.
I enjoyed your company a lot too. Nevertheless, I won't keep you, Goodman, and I'll bid you farewell.
Farewell, and if you decide to extend your stay in Kuttenberg, stop by for a drink again.
Definitely. God be with you.
That went well. So we have some kind of secret. Though I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
I don't think it's gonna be enough for Casper, is it? I doubt it anyway. Bing, 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 bing. Come on, Henry. Oh wait. On the wrong side of the fence. Oh boy. No, that's a lockpick. Excuse me. Also, the music changed again. Got some smithy. Can I make the replica of Sir Valentine's sword? Hello? No, I'm not allowed to start blacksmithing. I guess I need permission before I start blacksmithing anywhere. Up. Okay, here we are.
Sparkle.
Go, sir. Incense.
I spoke to Havel.
And how did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard, and they apparently burn it in the barrels.
What? Incense? And he wasn't just yanking your pizzle or...
Stop yanking
He
pizzles.
may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it delivered.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further.
Oh boy.
We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning me, right?
Of course I mean you. See how well we understand each other?
Money.
I'll do it, but I want more coin. It's a risky thing to do. What's more, it's the monastery's vineyard, and I don't want to end up on the wrong side of the church.
All right. I'll give you more, but I want you to know you're bleeding me dry as is.
I'm the one likely to actually bleed. Now tell me where to look. The vineyard is pretty big.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house right in the middle. The custodian lives there, as well as the workers. And it's also where all the supplies are stored. Besides, there's also a side garden where they grow new varieties of grapes. If you could manage to bring me a few seedlings, they could greatly help my own vineyard.
Where is it?
Where exactly?
A short way to the north of town.
How do I get in?
How do I...
The simplest thing would be to get hired as a laborer.
Ah,
There'll be...
What if they catch me?
You have to be careful. The vineyard is closely guarded.
we'll see.
I'm on it.
Good luck. By the way, what about the business with the Manlikas? Did you manage to get hold of the book by Bouchek?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Miss Adletter is sweet. And she even gave me back your book. Here it is.
Ah, thanks very much. I'll try to sell it and pay off at least some of my debts.
Take care, friend.
Alright then. Get seedlings, find a secret, get hired. So many things to do. Oh yeah, now we're almost drunk. Did my skill not go up? My drinking skill? No. Well, it went up a little bit. And we have a point in scholarship.
Go!
Let's go.
Go! Quick! Ja! Ja! Quick!
Oh yeah, I can see it. It's not that far. It's really close by. I wonder if I can do this without getting caught. And getting hired too. Let's see. Where's the seedlings?
Go! Ja!
Go Harding.
Ja!
I mean Herring. I mean whatever.
Whoa! Whoa!
Come on, jump it. Aha! We jumped it. As long as it's on the public path, it's not private area. Excuse me? It's all legal in here, I swear. Hello, sir.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Okay. Calm down. I just want to get some seedlings. It's alright. Nothing too bad. Is it inside of this place? It must be. It has to be. Nope. Damn it.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Okay. Let's take the long way around. About this time. There's this little side entrance. I just need some seedlings. Is this the seedling place? The seedling place? It's F. We said there's not much. There's not many people during daytime. During daytime. Oh, a very hard lockpick. Never done one of those before. It's all rusty and stuff.
Whose house are you trying to get into?
Well, back to it. I really want to go get a guard. Come on. Come on. Got it. Yeah.
I'll be right there.
I got the seedlings. Now we have to find the secret. Oh, barrels. Oh, are those the incense barrels? Probably not. Just food. Let me save. This seems like a good place to save. Here's the cellar. Prokop's first wine. Discover the wine cellar. Another lockpick. I mean, a locked door. I mean, whatever.
This crate smells like sulfur. This could be it.
Sulfur, huh? Sulfur wicks. Time to go back. Come on. Go, 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 go. Yeah, we made it. All right. Let's quickly finish our business here before we get pinned for the thieving, the thefts. How do you make sulfur wicks anyway? Yeah. And how did Henry know it smelled like sulfur?
Go!
Meh. Maybe it's the same as gunpowder. I'm not sure. Okay. Whoa, calm down. Here we are.
Quick! Easy. Easy.
Oh, that's a new fast travel point.
Nice and slow.
You silly doggy.
Interesting. I guess all the gates of Gutenberg can serve as fast travel points, maybe. Okay,
Whoa.
here's our guy.
The taste is
What's up?
full and
I'm back, and I've got the mysterious monastery incense. It looks like wood chips soaked in sulfur. It stinks a bit.
they were smoking barrels with this. Sulfur is the stink of hell, and
Hmm.
this is a monastery vineyard.
Maybe there's another reason. The miners in Skalitz used to say where there's sulfur, it's easier to breathe. Healthier air.
But it stinks to high hell.
So do many noble delicacies, and they're still delicious.
I suppose you're right. I'll give it a try. I hope it doesn't make my wine reek. Here's your reward. I added a bit more, as we agreed.
I almost
Yay.
forgot. I have the seedlings.
Ah!
400
I'm
bucks.
curious what they'll grow into. You've made me doubly happy, Henry. So, here's a little something on top for you.
Farewell.
Well, that's the quest.
Just the swill from Burgundy and Tuscany.
Okay, well, next quest. There's one by a village nearby, all the way down there by Billany. We have to find the missing refugee person, the father, who got into a fight once over dices. Why are we so slow? Kind of weird. Meh. Whatever. There's an empty abandoned cart. The cart's been off the road. You can't see or hear anyone. Explore the area. Let me just take out my gun, though. Is it straight ahead? Let's look around. Abandoned cart straight ahead. Off the road. There's stuff. That's for sure. I don't see a cart though. I must be missing it. What? That's just the road, a rake, a river, something. Not a cart. That's what it's not. Oh well, whatever. Back on the road. We can just walk the rest of the way there. Herring.
Quick!
Alright.
Ja!
Yeah. That's the wrong way. We're looking for the yellow objective marker.
Quick!
Go, go.
Quick! Ja!
Think of your salvation.
Okay. The guy to the dices. They
Day to you. I'm
fought.
looking for someone. His name's Mikush.
Mikush? Never heard of him.
I've been told he wears a...
Fancy hat?
Exactly.
I've seen him around here. But I don't see why I should talk to a stranger about another stranger.
Pretty please.
I heard he comes here to play dice.
That doesn't mean I'm going to talk to you about him.
Why?
Why should I? Talking to strangers is nothing but trouble. Wouldn't you rather play a game of dice?
Deal. I'm Henry. Let's play dice.
Listen, Mikush's family is looking for him. His wife and daughter. They're worried about him. They're refugees from Messales, living in a hut in the woods. They've lost everything, now even their provider. Can you live with that on your conscience?
Look, I wouldn't wish ill on anyone. And all right, I do know a bit about him.
Tell me then.
I've known Mikush since the first moment he showed up here to play, unsurprisingly. The bloke looked like he couldn't count to 5. I thought I'd found an easy mark. But man, was I wrong. He's a great player. And that kind of praise means something coming from me. He knows when to bet everything on the final roll.
So he won a lot.
Aye, for a while. Until his luck ran out.
Hmm.
Then he started borrowing. One time he got so desperate, and maybe had a few too many beers, he started going on about his buried fortune in Messalis, saying he'd surely pay back anyone who lent him money. Ha!
Money's mine.
Hmm.
Did anyone lend him anything?
Aye, and Mikush won everything back.
So,
And did he pay back the money he borrowed?
Of course, every last groschen. He was laughing the whole time too.
so what happened?
What about that buried fortune of his? Did he ever mention it again?
The next day, he claimed he made it all up, saying he just had too much to drink. Only nobody believed him.
Did anyone seem particularly interested in his fortune? Someone who'd want it for himself and would go after Mikush because of it?
Everyone was interested in it, but Mikush never talked about it again. Besides, that village is burned to the ground and full of rabble. Messalis is an awful mess. That rhymes.
Hey.
When did you last see Mikush?
A few days ago, he was playing against that hired hand, Drat. Drat lost and didn't have enough money. They left together, and Mikush hasn't shown up since. That's pretty suspicious now that I think about it. That Drat bloke's an odd duck.
What do you mean, odd?
I've heard he's been dealing with some bandits.
Hmm.
You'd better have a
It gets
word with
worse the more you
him. Be
investigate.
careful.
Where can I find this drat?
Somewhere in the village. I reckon he'll be at the farm he works at.
Uh-huh.
Well, technically, because he's a big fella and looks strong, they made him into something like the village catchpole. But to tell you the truth, he's less a catchpole and more just a regular farmhand pretending to be a catchpole.
What does that mean? Investigate Drat.
Don't mention. Well, sir.
Do I have like a marker or an area I have to explore? Oh, I have a marker. It's a small marker. There he is. It wasn't that hard to find.
Aye, that's me.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. But do it fast, I don't have all day.
Do you know a fella by the name of Mikush?
I don't know any Mikesh.
Knock it off. I hear you left the tavern together. And no one has seen Mikush since.
Oh yeah, that fella. We were heading in the same direction, but then went separate ways. That's all I know.
Hmm.
You certainly know something about Mikush's disappearance, and you should talk.
Should I? Why is that?
Pretty please? He's a family.
Mikush has a family waiting for him.
What's that got to do with me?
I don't believe in coincidences. Mikush was last seen with you. So that means...
Means what?
It means you should stop dragging it out. What did you do to that poor man?
Me? Nothing, I swear.
So who then?
It's not my fault. It was Hanka.
Uh-huh.
Who's this Hanka woman?
Hanka's not a woman, but a man. We've known each other for years. He was a hired hand in Messalis. Certainly know what happened there. Horror. Not long ago, he came to see me. Said he was the only survivor from the entire village, but I know that wasn't true.
Because you met Mikush.
I thought he'd be quite happy that someone else got away, but he was actually quite upset about it.
Hmm.
So he wasn't happy?
Well, happy, not happy. Hard to say what was going through his head. Seemed to me like it was rubbing him up the wrong way. That Mikush, of all people, survived.
Okay, so maybe he had something to do with the attack.
Interesting. Did he tell you anything else?
I didn't ask him any more questions.
Okay, thanks.
So, someone comes to see you, acts all odd, and you don't ask any questions? I don't believe you. You must have had a normal conversation, seeing as you're old friends. And he had to have told you something.
Well,
Oh.
I understood he'd quarrelled with Mikush and his family about some money, a family inheritance. Nothing unique there. It happens in every family, so I didn't pry any deeper. Then he said he'd like to talk to Mikush and whether I could set up a meeting.
Thanks to you.
I don't know.
Damn it. Come clean. You must have asked him the very same question. So you know the real reason. Admit it.
Hanker told me he'd joined up with some bandits, so he didn't want to show his face in the taverns. It wasn't so long ago they robbed a merchant here. I reckon he was afraid someone might recognize him.
So he wanted to rob Mikush.
I really have no idea. Hanker didn't tell me. I just wanted to help out an old friend. I didn't know what he was up to. What the hell do I care about some strange fellow with a funny hat, damn it? Hanker told me to take Mikush outside the village and then he'd meet him there. But he said Mikush couldn't know about him, and he left figuring out how to do that up to me. So I played dice with Mikush. He's damn good, so I had no problem losing a few games. In no time at all, I owed him quite a few quotient. I told him I could pay my debt immediately, but he'd have to come with me to my hiding place. He didn't blink an eye. He's damn trusting, given how things are today. I took him a little way outside the village, told him I was going to take a piss, and then took off. And that's all. I don't know anything else.
Where did you take him? I want the exact...
Here.
Are you trying to lock... Hanker joined up with... Unless you want to pick...
All right, fine.
Oh.
It was a bit further away from the village. Actually, it was quite far.
Mm-hmm.
What did Hanker promise you for bringing Mikush to him?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Did it out of friendship.
Are you
I feel like
trying to lie?
everything he says is a lie.
All right. He said he'd give me part of the buried inheritance.
Where were you supposed to take Mikush?
A crossroads by the forest, on the way to Missalus. Actually, almost right by Missalus. A little beyond the woodsman's camp. Just go straight. 2 roads intersect there. It's the only proper crossroads on the way.
Hey, the dog is here. What happened at the crossroad?
Well, as I was saying, I took Mikush there and told him I needed to take a piss. Then Hanker jumped out of the woods with some bandits. They grabbed him. He began to
bandit
scream, but there was no one around to hear him.
And what did you do?
I didn't wait to find out what would happen. I ran.
So Hanker wanted to get his hands on that inheritance the whole time?
I reckon so.
He felt the family owed it to him, but I don't understand why.
Family. Skeletons in the closet. You never know.
I didn't catch that. Are they related?
How long have you known Hanker?
Mikush and Hanka?
Since you're such good friends.
We go back a long way. As it often goes, we ended up becoming friends. But I haven't seen him since I've been...
But if you were such good friends, you must know more than you're telling me.
Maybe. But it's not important.
Every detail is important.
So listen up.
Oh, the lady finished
Hanker always
plucking
had
the
one
chicken.
big
Look at
problem.
that.
No woman would have him. He's always said it's because he's not rich. But he's just a hired hand. As if a hired hand can't shag. The stories I could tell.
Get to the point.
Last year, his cousin danced with him at a feast. He was like a new man. He wouldn't stop talking about her. Vendula this, Vendula that. As if he was in love with her. And then, all of a sudden, nothing. He never
Weird.
mentioned her again.
Where might Hanker be now?
I only know what he told me. That he ran off into the
Another
forest.
lie.
And that's where he joined up with those bandits. He bragged about how they made him their captain.
I'm not wasting any more time with you. God only knows what Hanker's done to Mikush, and you're responsible for it. Be ashamed. You sold out an innocent man for a handful of groschen. Sickening.
I'm truly sorry.
Well, being sorry won't help. You're a snake in the grass. You deserve punishment.
Please, don't tell anyone. No one can find out.
All right. I won't tell anyone. You have committed a grave sin, but if you show remorse, God will forgive you.
Thank you. I'll never do anything like that again. I swear. I'll pray and go to church and...
Enough already. Farewell, Drat.
Henry was getting angry. Anyway, to Messalus. It's southwest of here. Is it nearby? Oh, it is nearby. We went there on the treasure hunt for the dragon bones. I think we actually found the camp. Well,
Quick!
we'll have to use our gun on one of these guys, that's for sure. Unless they're not hostile right away. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah! Yeah.
Quick! Go! Ka!
Yeah.
Ka!
Yeah.
Quick!
Okay, Herring is getting tired. We should almost be there. Did I take a wrong cross at the crossroad? Yes, I did. South.
Go!
It is.
Go! Quick!
Whoops. I was just focusing on following the road. Anyway, I feel like what's gonna happen is we're gonna find Mikesh in some kind of bandit camp.
Quick!
And either he's gonna be dead, or there's gonna be some kind of hold off, or we'll just have to slaughter everyone and free Mikesh. Or maybe there'll be some drama like, oh, I was the one who betrayed the village, or something.
Go!
We'll see. I'm also that cousin of Hana? Hanka? Something.
Ka! Ka!
Yeah.
Just a bit further.
Almost there. Here's the crossroad. Now, where was the camp I found out earlier? Straight ahead. That's not the right camp, is it? Here we have the mill ruin where apparently some kind of alchemist was living. And somewhere along this road there was a thingy. Anyway, let's look around. There's supposed to be a bunch of bandits in here. A full-on band. How big is the area I'm searching? Not that big. Let's have a look around. Maybe being near the crossroad, being on the road will actually help. You can maybe find some clues in here. Or something. Anything. Mud. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing. Come on. I'm looking. Is there no evidence? No mark? No anything? Oh. There it is.
Blood. Quite a lot of it, too. Looks like they dragged that poor wretch further. I have to find out where.
Here's the cap.
That must be Mikash's hat. It looks like it fell off when they dragged him into the woods. I have to find out which way they took him.
Along this little dirt path. I'll guess. I have to crouch for that one. It keeps going. Keeps going. And now I feel like I'm lost. No, I'm not. These guys don't like to drag their victims from quite a distance. Okay, well the camp should be around these parts. In fact, I think I can have Mutt sniff it.
Track.
Oh, there it is. Thanks, Mutt. Save Mikush. Can we talk it out?
That weapon won't help you, bastard.
Well. Hey, shoot! I got the guy behind him.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Only 2 bandits. That wasn't much. Mikush. The tailor.
Christ. He's on his last legs.
Inspect the wound.
Let's have a look then. The burns look ugly, but something tells me they aren't the main problem. The stab wounds are worse. They're red at the edges and are hot to the touch. I think this wound is infected. I ought to do something about it. At the very least, clean and bandage it. Maybe a potion would help him. I don't know exactly which one. But I'll try to find something that'll bring him some relief. Maybe some herbs would help him. Medicinal ones. They help with healing. If I place them on his wounds and dress them, he could get some relief.
I have some marigold.
I've seen enough. I think I know how to help him. I'll get him through this. I hope I can act fast enough.
Save Mikush. Go.
What are we gonna do with you?
Clean. Put some herbs. Potion. Put
I
herbs.
ought to put herbs on that wound,
Damn it, no herbs.
but I won't do that now. I'll be back.
Herbs, 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 herbs. Anything really. Gotta go fast. Do these guys have herbs? In their chest? Still can speak. That's a good sign. There's some bandages. Marigold decoction. Come on, herbs. Come on, herbs. Come on, herbs. Please, anything. Marigold, I think, was supposed to help with infected wounds, but I don't have any. I don't find anything either. There's nothing out here, no herbs. Come on. Is that something? No, that's nothing. Nope. None of these are herbs. Those are mushrooms. Come on. We have to be fast. This is not fast. Are these herbs? No. These herbs? No. Are these herbs? No. Do herbs even exist? Sage. That could help. Fibrite, maybe. Nothing much in this grass field. Didn't even pick any of that down there. Well, if I can't find any marigold, it's time to go back. Valerian. Nettle won't help for sure. Okay, let's go back. We'll give him some sage. Actually, can I look at the description of my herbs? Is it in food? No. Materials? Yes. Meh. Doesn't say if they're medicinal or not. Anyway, herbs.
Now it's...
I have no herbs.
But I won't do...
Okay, never mind.
I'll give you a healing potion.
Painkiller.
This one should do the trick. Drink up.
Next up, clean.
I shall clean.
I don't have
Just
anything
off
for
the
cleaning.
I'll be back.
Something for cleaning. Something for cleaning. Probably some booze, which I can't get right now. Oh, booze. There we go, schnapps. That should be good for cleaning.
All right.
Boom.
This'll... The wound is clean. I should bandage it for you. I'll just wrap it tight. There we are.
And then pray for a bit.
I'll pray for you. At least your soul will get some relief. How does it go again? All praise and glory is yours, Lord our God, for you have called us to serve you in love. Bless Mikush, so that he may bear this illness in union with your son's obedient suffering. Restore him to health, and lead him to glory. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen.
Well, that's that.
That's all. I'm sure he'll pull through.
So now what?
Mikush?
Who are you?
Henry. But that's not important now. What happened here? Why did they torture you?
I buried inheritance. I told Hanka that the only person who knows where our inheritance is buried is Svatala.
His wife?
And then he burned me. He took his men and Harry.
Yeah. I got it. Time to go. Save them. Now there's gonna be a standoff. I'm gonna guess.
Hey!
Well,
Stop messing about with that weapon
Shut
before
up.
you hurt someone!
I'm busy. Hey, Herring. Time to go back.
Quick!
Let's go.
Go! Yeah.
Go.
Go! Go! Quick! Yeah. Yeah. Go! Quick!
Boo. Am I close by to the hut? Yeah, it's not that far. We'll make it. We'll make it.
Go! Go!
Go.
Yeah.
Once we're done with this, we'll go to the ruins down south to see about the follow-up to our quest with where we had to do an armed expedition with that one guy.
Oh, go!
Ooh, it's a whole band.
Let her go immediately.
Take another step, and I'll slit her throat.
This again.
Don't do it. Do you hear me? You'll be sorry.
Someone else is going to be sorry here.
For God's sake, talk to me.
Why are you sticking your nose into this?
I'm a friend, let's talk.
Calm down, Hanker. Let's talk this over. We can find a reasonable solution here. Give it time. You can't deal with everything in such a hurry.
Well, I'm listening.
What about his secret with his
But
cousin?
spit it out fast.
Let her go. We can talk this over. It's not your fault what you've done. You've gone through horrible things.
What could you know about that?
Believe me, I know. You're horribly angry and you can't control yourself. But no one else should suffer because of that. Talk to me. Peacefully.
Peacefully. All right. We'll do it your way.
Praise be to God.
Hmm.
Look, I know it doesn't look good, but I was in the right. The money they hid, it belongs to me. It's my inheritance.
Explain.
I don't understand. You'll have to explain it to me.
My grandfather.
Yeah.
He had many children, but only 2 daughters made it into adulthood. Svatova and my mother Ludmila. When she was dying, he fucked my mother over and gave the house and all his money to Svatova and that tailor of hers.
Okay.
To disinherit his daughter like that. It's strange to say the least. Did he have a reason to do that?
Reason? Svatos hated my father. He was just your average poor commoner, but that wasn't good enough for his high and mighty self. Svatova and Mikush got married off in Kutenberg at the Church of St. Peter and Pavel. But did they invite my parents? I was still little, but I remember he treated us like dirt. And not just him. We barely had any proper food to eat. Pa had to go work in the mines at Horsham for a few groschen. He ended up trapped under rubble there. He died a cripple.
Was that before or after the
No
inheritance?
one even moved a finger to help us. Not Svatova, not Mikush, no one.
You're damn lucky I came in time to help Nikush. Things might have ended up much worse.
I only wanted justice. Nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
Drat told me you were attracted to Vendula.
That's not true.
Don't lie. I hear she danced with you. And you were over the moon.
Oh, was it? Just... Not so many girls dance with me.
Because you're just a hired hand?
Well, she's my cousin. So I wasn't head over heels for her or anything. No way. I mean, who want me anyway?
I get it. You're alone and desperate.
What a band of
It's
bandits.
sad not to have someone by your side.
You're right.
But believe me, there's someone out there for everyone. It's God's will.
You think so?
Certainly. Try and pray more. And visit the baths. That's important.
I wish I heard that earlier.
But it's never too late to change, believe me. Look at me. I'm just an ordinary village boy.
You might be right.
Okay. Violence, won't solve anything. Yeah.
I need to have a good reason to get violent.
Are you saying I didn't have a good reason?
You should say sorry.
In any case, you should have...
I won't apologise to Head if they shared just a bit of it. They fucked up my... Tell me what, some fuck that band have just tried to defend ourselves, but everyone... It was too late.
No matter what you... I know well what...
No one should have camped. I ran out to
Sorry. How did my friend... So, what about Lord?
They buried him.
I reckon that...
I don't know.
Enough to...
Be reasonable.
I said I know how to end it. Take what I said about rectification to heart and leave here in peace.
Very well. I was getting sick of the bandit life.
Yeah, that's what
anyway.
that's
I'll
what
never
that's what was
see
gonna
them
happen
around these
anyway.
parts again. I swear. Farewell.
Okay, bye. It's so hard. Okay, let's take a wash and then go for the next side quest. Ayo.
You both alright?
My sweet Vendula, did he hurt you?
I'm all right, Ma.
Thank God. Thanks for the rescue, Henry.
It was alright.
And what about my husband?
He's fine.
Good.
His wound.
I didn't trick.
Hunker.
Yeah.
It's not important. What's important is he won't be bothering you anymore.
Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. And I thought seeing my own home burned to the ground was the worst thing.
We've gone through a lot, Ma. So much suffering. We have to leave this place.
Wait,
I don't hear anything.
there! Oh, Jesus! It's
Ma, take it.
Henry.
Okay. Go to the door. Ugh. Hmm.
It's not the bandits.
Pa!
You made it here quickly.
Yeah.
So glad.
I know.
If it weren't for Henry,
That lunatic.
after all that,
I'm off.
Of course, Pa.
I reckon you're hungry too.
All right. Come on, Pa.
And all's well that ends
Carefully.
well.
And the two.
Talk to Svatava.
What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to thank you for everything. You saved our entire family.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
As you might have figured out, everything that happened was all because of our inheritance, which I hid from the soldiers in Messalis.
I don't
understand
want
you've
it.
done everything you can for us,
Uh,
but you're a strong.
All right.
Listen, I'll tell you. Our house is the third one on the right when you follow the main road towards Visoka. Anyone entering the village goes by our house.
the third on the right.
Must have been about 2 days before the tragedy. No one believed him, not even his pa. That night, though. So, I decided to hide. I put all of it in a chest, loaded it on
Did you believe?
dreams. But anyway, when night fell, I snuck out the back of our house with the hand Mikush was supposed to
A
fix
hole in
that
the
hole a
fence.
long time ago. But as good as it first, I headed right. Then I turned left, up the path, around the neighbor's barn. I had to stop there. Fortunately, he didn't see me. So I kept going past a low wall where two paths cross. There, I went left. Once I was safely out of the village, a dog started barking at me. So I had to pick up the pace. Instead of turning right down the path, I went straight into the field there. That handcart was damned heavy, and it was rough going off the path. I crossed the field, making it to the woods, but the wheel got stuck there. I couldn't go any further, and it was pitch black. I lit a lantern and dug a pit to fit that chest. Took me forever. When I was done, I could barely walk straight. The sun was coming up. I left the handcart and shovel.
So they did a
there,
handcart and a shovel
went back
marking the
way I
spot.
came. I hope those directions.
What?
The few people.
That's all I need.
Okay. Let's ask more about stuff just for the speech XP.
What's the...
My father, old man Svato, he had 9 children, but only me and my younger sister Ludmilla made it into adult. He wanted to be sure, because with Ludmilla, she was quite then. She brought this hired hand. Svatos threw her out of the house without a second thought.
What? Hanka said you didn't care about them.
That's not true. She was mad. And it got worse and worse.
Ah.
He lost...
He drank so much. He's a common swindler. I hope he was a good... But it's no coincidence he ended up in Metalef sometime.
Yeah, good friends.
What do you think? So our Vendulo, at least someone...
Boo-boo-doo-boo-boo.
You know...
My...
unfor-
I'm...
Mm-hmm.
Like the soap, then make go.
Bunch of people were
You
dead.
said...
And
A
then
dream warned them.
Did you...
when the now
They went here.
I would as more what
It was a mine.
you
Well...
I did though. All right.
Okay, bye.
What, you...
I hope
I hope.
Going for the
Okay.
inheritance.
I'm sure it is. Me then.
Let's go dig something. How far is it? It's not that far. We can make it. That should be the last step in the quest, I hope. I really wanted to leave the inheritance buried, but
Go!
the quest.
Ah! Quick!
As I said, once we're done with this one, we'll go to the south. To the ruins of the old castle. Where we had to fight some humans. Quick.
Go. Quick.
Oh, I think I see the village. So the house is the third on the right when you come in through the road. Give me a sec. Gonna jump this. Nice.
Quick.
Up. Discovered Messalus.
Whoa. Quick.
Up. Alright. Let's just follow the quest marker for now.
Quick.
Quick. So this is the house.
Whoa.
Burnt Mesfos, or Messalus.
This is where Nikush's family lived. It's a pretty big house for 3 people.
Jeez.
I reckon they had a lot to be jealous of.
So they went around, near the fence to the hole, around the neighbor's barn. There's a hole in here or the hole over there? There's so many holes in the fence now. Okay, through the hole in the fence, around the neighbor's barn, which I think is this is it, or maybe not. What am I looking for anyway? Then you get to hear Henry talk. Ew. Who? How big is the map marker? What am I doing here anyway? Yeah, okay, so through the hole in here, then across the barn.
I wonder what happened to the neighbour's boy. Maybe he managed to escape with his life too. Maybe.
So we're on the right track. That's the barn. I went around the barn. And then off into the field. Near the woods. There should be a hand cart.
Oh, a stench of fire. No. I don't want to be reminded of that day.
You'll be getting near now. The handcart and the shovel.
This is where Svatova took the handcart onto the meadow. The inheritance can't be far.
Near the woods, she said. Gotta find a handcart and the shovel. Hey, there it is. Start digging. I mean, something is in the way. Is it mud? There. Inheritance acquired. Hello? Isn't that it? 500 groschen, an heirloom, and some fabrics. Time to return.
Quick.
Don't even see the quest marker. Oh, it's over there. Because all the quests in Gutenberg are overshadowing the quest, the one I'm following right now. That was one heck of a side quest.
Go!
Go. Yeah. Go.
Come on.
Okay, we're out of stamina. I tried to jump and it just... Not only did the herring not jump, it just drained all the stamina and started puffing and puffing.
Go!
Just keep it up. We got this.
Go!
Go. Up. Almost there. That's the hut. I do believe. I couldn't turn to the left. Okay, here we are. Done. If they try to give me money, I'll say no, because I don't care, really.
I was in Messeles and followed your instructions.
And? Did you find it?
Mm-hmm.
The chest was buried by the forest, exactly where you said. Next to the handcart.
My God! Thank you for everything. Vendula, Mikush, Henry has returned, and he found our inheritance.
Finally! Some good news.
Don't keep us waiting, Henry. Let's see what you have for us.
There we go.
Here's everything I found.
Fabric, Roshan, and our ancestor? Nothing's missing.
This fabric's as good as new. Think of all the money this will make.
Finally, fortune smiled upon us.
It surely has. I told you that once our ancestor comes back to us, everything will be like it once was. Thank you, Henry. Here's something for your efforts.
Yoink.
If you ever feel like learning something new,
Ooh,
Mikush here would be glad to teach
we're a bunch
you.
of skills.
So he teach me to play dice, eh?
You can't learn dice. You have to have it in your blood.
That's not what I meant. He's a
Yeah.
I reckon I could.
Okay, we're done.
God be with you, neighbor.
Greetings to you two.
Anything else to talk about? Probably not. Let's get out of here. Let's take a quick wash in the trough in the village and then go south to this quest marker down there. Over there. We'll pay it a visit real quick. We need to eat a bit. It's almost nighttime. Maybe we should stay the night here. Let's stay the night here. That'll be wise. Where's the inn? There it is. We'll get some food for us and Mutt. Drink a little bit. And, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be all fine. Baker, dice player. Where's the innkeep? Before it's too late. Dice player, villager. Oh god. Where's the innkeeper?
God bless you.
Please. And housemaid. There they are. Innkeep.
A blessed evening to you.
Oh,
What's going? Nothing. If you're
I can't get I can't get a room here. Alright. Well, let's get some food at least. Beers, sure. Nah, how about some fine wine? And some cooked food. There.
I hope you'll be satisfied.
Mutt. Here's something.
have for you.
I'll eat something too. Yum. This will make me overweight. Overeaten. Okay. Let's go to the quest marker. Maybe we'll make it before nightfall. Possibly. A herring. Let's go. South. I can't do the sound so it resonates in the microphone. Yeah, it's hard. Anyway, this place shouldn't be too far. The ruins of the castle down there.
Quick.
We'll just go in and pay a quick visit, pick up our new quest. And once we're done with this quest, which should take a while, we'll go to Sigismund's camp and do the other quest, the one where we have to find the missing girl from that one village. Because we have some horseshoes to deliver or something, which I have still kept on me. Don't I? Are those still on me? The horseshoes? Yep, still got them. The 2 sets of horseshoes we have to forge.
Go!
Go! Yeah.
Quick!
Yeah. Should be almost there. Okay, calm down, Harry. Come on, almost there. Okay, we can see the quest marker. We're there, we're there. We made it. Basically. Take a turn.
Go! Whoa!
Up. I can't jump. Jump. Make it. The quest. The quest. All right. So, oh wait, didn't I take a? Didn't I wash myself in the trough? Did I not do that? I think I did that. Is there a trough around here? I'll take a wash. Whelp. There it is. Come on. Yeah, much better.
Like, what is this?
Jesus, that's so expensive.
I'd like to certain.
Sword technique. Unarmed technique. I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't think we need any more sword techniques.
Have you found the rest of that human gang that ambushed you yet?
Yeah. I tracked down their camp. It's not far from here. But there's a horde of them.
Oh, shit. What will you do?
We have to face them. We have no choice. They still have our chest. But since you're here, friend, we could sure use an extra sword. What do you say? Will you stand in battle once more at the side of the Zimburg brothers?
Sure.
So how many humans are there?
I don't know exactly. But their camp isn't exactly small. I'd feel a lot safer if you went there with us.
So what is the chest again?
Remind me, please. What's so important about that chest they stole from you?
Well, it's a
He's lying.
family heirloom. Nothing special, just a small decorated chest.
And what's inside?
It's not important. I'll tell you everything once we get it back.
Uh-huh.
I can't pass up an opportunity like this. Let's crack some thieving heads.
I knew we could count on you. Tugbone will get the horses ready, and we'll be off.
Let's see how far away is close by. It's pretty close by. Kind of.
Henry, come here.
Is my gun loaded? Yes.
Henry!
Yo.
So, have you come up with a plan?
There's nothing to plan. We'll just storm in and cut them to pieces.
Get yourself killed? We can't just waltz into their camp. We should take advantage of the fact that they don't know about us. Take them out one by one, nice and quietly.
You can't be serious. That's the way of murderers, not knights.
Enough.
We'll chop him up.
You want to get revenge, don't you? So what's with the sneaking around?
Exactly. Let's go.
Gun time. Pew pew. Hopefully they'll be able to absorb a couple of hits. Let me go first. Where even is the camp? Oh, there it is. Boom! One down. The others haven't spotted us yet. Somehow. Another one. Come on, get him.
Come on, man.
More with heavy armor.
Show what you're made of.
There's reinforcements coming in.
You're no match for
I
us,
missed, I
fucker.
think. No, I got one.
You'll regret that, fucker.
Bonk. There he goes. Ooh. Techniqued. Finessed. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, he's blocking. He's blocking. Okay, time to shoot with our gun. Let's get some XP. Some marksmanship XP.
I'll be done with you in a flash. You got him.
One last one.
Tough shit.
There he goes. That counted as a hit. Even though he was dead. Alright then. You know, I don't feel like looting this place. We don't have anything to spend our money on. Yet. Yo.
It's done. The camp is clear. Do you feel better now? Finally getting your revenge?
Yeah, not at all. We still have to find our chest. Try looking around here a bit.
Mm-hmm. Find the chest. The stolen chest. Not any kind of chest. Lockpick, medium. Nothing. Our regular chests. They did come from here. There were reinforcements coming from this place. Maybe the camp extends that way. Meh. Kind of. There's some camp works over here. That's for sure. Also are camping out in another ruin. That's the second time the humans have picked out a ruin to camp out in. Maybe one of them has the key, or maybe it's on one of these guys. What we're looking for. One of them had a better helmet than all the others. Yeah, that guy. No keys, no nothing. Nothing special then? Well, there's a chest. Let's pick the lock. Maybe there's gonna be a chest inside the chest. That's possible. Oh, Jesus. All their armor. I'll pick up these. They're valuable. Over here, pick this lock. Aha! Zimberg Reliquary. So speaking of stuff, I just got some repair kits. Let's use them. Now's the time. Been a while since we repaired our stuff. Why is Master Menhardt's longsword so trash? Shh. Anyway, we have the chest. Got it.
I found something, but it doesn't look like a chest for valuables.
You give it here, quickly.
Jeez.
Oh, thank God. We're saved.
Mm-hmm.
And now I hope you'll finally tell me what's in the chest.
You're right. I promised you. As you correctly noted, it is not a chest for valuables. It is...
Valuables.
a reliquary.
What? So they stole a bunch of bones?
In your hands, you held Knight Alesh of Zimburg, our father.
What?
At least, what's left of him. You see, when father died, as well as his two grieving sons, he also left behind his worldly possessions. In particular, our family seat, Engelsberg Castle. A castle that rightfully belongs to us, but our mother refuses to grant it to us. Instead, she made our uncle steward. She says we're too young and reckless for such responsibility.
What about your mother running the castle?
And why did your mother entrust the castle?
It's a gesture of goodwill. Mother always had what you might call a warm relationship with Uncle Predbor of Zimburg. As a knight, he couldn't hold a candle to our father. That idiot would like to return the estates to the lower nobility. That's why we need to get our castle back quickly.
And how is this related to the reliquary?
In accordance with family tradition, the remains of the lords of Zimburg are buried in Sedlets. This is how the monastery shows its gratitude to our ancestor, the founder of our line, who had it built long ago. Many years ago, however, we moved to Moravia and abandoned the tradition. My brother and I decided to lay our father to rest in this holy place, and prove to our mother that we had grown up.
Except on the way, they stole the reliquary from you.
Indeed. If Mother found out what happened, she would never hand over Engelsberg, not even to our grandchildren.
So why were you hiding it?
Why didn't you want to tell me what we were looking for?
You don't take it personally, but if word got out that we had lost it, even for a short time, you can't imagine what an embarrassment that would be. Our father, a noble knight, in the hands of Sigismund's foreigners? Oh, fortunately, we saved him.
I know what it's like to bury a father. I was glad to help you.
You are a good and honorable man, Henry. Once more, in the name of the Zimburgs, and in the name of our dead father, I thank you. Now my brother and I must go to Sedlets, but then we will stay here for a while. If you need anything, you know where to find our camp.
Get
Until
that
then,
dead.
good luck, my friend.
May God be with you.
No follow-up quests? No follow-up quests. Okay. Let's go take a nap. Then move on to Sigismund's camp, and that'll be that for today, I think. Miskovitz can have a... Yeah, we can have a nap in Miskovitz. Also, maybe pick up another quest nearby. Might as well at this point. Passing through Billany. Oh, it'll be like midnight by the time we get there. On the road stands a man. His eyes bears a smug grin and he holds a weapon. He wears a hooded armor, most of which doesn't match. Flee! Easy. It is now 1 AM. Let me see if I can get something to eat, maybe? Eat. The wine might help. Not really. Not with our energy, nope. Well, let's make for the quest marker. That might help. Or the inn. Let's try the inn.
The Lord be with you.
Just a bit. There's someone, the housewife.
Did you get lost in the dark?
Not allowed to come in here. Okay, got it. Let's make for the quest marker. This one. Heron. There he is. Let's go.
Quick!
Let's see what kind of quest we got down there. Then we'll make for Sigismund's camp, and maybe wait around until morning, or find a bed to sleep in or something. I could have stepped inside the Cuman camp now that I think about it.
Quick!
Oh well. It's fine, probably. What do we have here? Oh, it's raining. Anyway, what do we have here?
Oh.
Hello. The herb woman. Gonna bark in her face.
God be with you, sir.
You have a quest? Oh, the rebel password. Oh, that quest line.
Listen carefully, Grandma. I heard something interesting.
What would that be?
The fox is in the hen
The
house.
fox is in the hen house.
Well, it's about time someone came. I was getting worried. Are you new? Why didn't Otto come? I hope nothing happened to him.
I don't know Otter.
I don't know any otter.
Then how did you learn the password? Speak.
I'm from Jan Žižka's retinue, and we have a common interest. To send Sigismund packing and put the true king back on the throne.
My goodness. You should talk to Otto about things like that. I just keep the lads supplied. Listen, here's what we're going to do. You need to find Otto, and I need to deliver supplies to them. So I'll give them to you, and you'll go and take them to the camp.
And where's the camp?
It's in the woods west of here.
Thanks.
What made you want to help the fight against Sigismund?
I don't care about Sigismund. I care about our people here. The soldiers take what they please, and we're forced to live in squalor because of it. I want this to finally be over.
How many locals are involved in this revolt?
There's half a dozen lads at the camp.
That's not
But
much.
everybody's doing what they can. There isn't a single family left untouched by this war.
That's better.
And even if common folk can't do much against the lords, we're not going to just lie down and die, are we?
Who is this otter?
He's a young lad. He's brave, and he hates those plunderers with a passion. His mother refused to give Sigismund's men the food she had kept for her children. The soldiers beat her up and took everything anyway. The poor woman didn't recover.
Oh,
God rest her soul.
that's
Tell me
bad.
the supplies, and I'll
Level
take
up.
them to the camp.
It's just some healing potions and a bit of food. And if you come back and tell me if Otto's all right, I'll make some for you too.
How
Keep that
nice.
in mind.
Take care then.
Well, we're not level 20. Yay. What do we get? Let's see. We can make more carrying capacity. At the end of the fight, you get a bunch of bonuses for 6 hours. But if you don't fight anybody for 12 hours, you get +2 to speech. No, all my non-combat skill plus my speech is increased by 3. You gain +2 to persuasion. Give me that. Yoink. +2 to persuasion. That's good. Just a flat buff. Strength down there. For every 5 level charisma of strength, your charisma increases. Oh yeah. Boop. That was a +4 to charisma. Easy. We're gonna be the most persuasive person ever. Anyway, find the rebels' camp. The woods west. God, it's dark. Oh boy. If only I could find a bed where I could sleep. Maybe the rebel will let me sleep at their camp.
Quick!
I wonder how this is all gonna play out. Usually, peasant revolts don't have great outcomes.
Go!
What's even their plan anyway? Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
What's name happened here?
Oh, well. That doesn't look good. Hey, it's Otter.
Came to finish me off, you bastard.
Calm down. I'm on your side. Vlasta sent me. What happened here?
We were ambushed. You've got to help me, man. I pulled it out, but it
Oh
won't
boy.
stop bleeding.
More healing.
There's a lot of blood. But the wound isn't so deep. We need to stop the bleeding first.
And how are you going to do that?
Give me your belt. We
Ooh.
need to strangulate the leg closer to the heart. Then I'll clean the wound and take a proper look at it.
Thank you.
It'll take a while. Try not to move too much.
Takes an hour. Not too bad.
Thanks, Henry.
Can you stand up?
Aye, it's better now. You must have been sent here by my guardian angel.
Well, if your guardian angel's name is Vlasta, and she makes ointments in Miskovitz, then I.
Ah, good old Vlasta. She's been helping us a lot ever since we started. Wait, do you hear that?
Wolves.
Oh, shit. They must have followed the smell of blood.
Let's get him.
Can you defend yourself?
It's not like I have a choice. Get him!
Get him. Wolves. I missed. Bonk. No wolves. Get him. There he goes. The dog has some. Bonk. Okay, we got him. Now, please have a torch out. Good.
You alright?
Aye. But I was starting to think we were done for. I have to do something to repay you. This is the second time you've saved my life. Our little rebellion is over.
Well, that
I still
wasn't...
have some groschen that we stole from Sigismund tucked away. I have them stashed in a jug in another cliff near Miskovitz.
What are you gonna do now?
I have relatives living near Sedlitz. I'll hide out there.
I originally started looking for your group to offer an alliance. I'm from Jan Žižka's retinue. We want to put King Wenceslas back on the throne. You could join us.
Well, it's a shame you didn't get here sooner. As you can see, there's no one left.
Well, at least you can still join us.
With my leg like this. Look, yesterday I'd have said something else, but I can't anymore. I'm done fighting. You see all those dead fellas? It was me who roused them to become rebels. I don't want any more lives on my conscience.
Oh well.
Vlasta was worried about you. Maybe you could hide at her place.
No way. I'd just be inviting trouble to her doorstep. I have to get out of here while everyone thinks I'm dead too. Give her my thanks.
The rain is over.
For everything.
We'd better get out of here before something else happens.
Aye, you're right. Don't forget to collect the groschen. I hope you succeed in bringing peace back to these lands. God be with
I've read about Otter's treasure. Do I have to go? Do I have to do that? Do I have to do that? I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Is the groschen nearby? Let me check. A cliff near Miskowitz. Over there. I don't care. Let me just finish the quest. It's more than an activity. It was kind of short. Yeah. Yeah. And the rain is back. Quite the heavy effect.
Quick. Whoa.
Heyo.
Did you get lost in the dark?
It's the quest.
Christ.
Take a bath.
I'm back from...
What's the matter?
It's bad.
Good God. What?
Otter is the only...
Thank...
He asked me to give you...
He's a...
He said he needed to hide.
Hopefully, it's rub. I'm glad. One sip.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Ooh, a bunch of potions. Nice.
What do you want?
I guess that's why Jiska didn't want to get involved with this rebellion, because it usually ends up that way. With everybody getting slaughtered. Anyway, let's wash and go to Sigismund's camp. Or wait a bit.
Whoa,
We just wait.
Whoa.
Just a bit. Couple hours. Then we can teleport or fast travel to Sigismund's camp, and that should be the time all done and ready and stuff. Looks much better. Ah. Look at the contrast. Anyway. Just fast travel, I guess. All the way to the camp. Is there a fast travel point in here? I don't think there is, huh? Well, let's just make our way.
Quick.
Means we'll have to skip more time, I think. Oh wait, maybe the inn is open. Let me check. Hello? Inn? Keep? No, no. Nope, nope, nope. Not open, not nothing. Drink some wine. Give us some stats buff. Maybe. As we make our way over here. What are my stats looking like right now? We have 29 charisma, 19 speech, ignoring all the buffs we have. Speaking of buffs, what do we have? Spurs, heavy duty, cute companion, Saint Vivian's grace. Oh yeah, that's a, yeah. Stamping ground, beastly hound. We have a bunch of stuff over here. Survival. Or in the forest you get a bunch of stuff. Sure. Stealth. The dirtier you are, the harder you are. If you don't wear very heavy armor, you can do stuff. If you want it for a crime, you get a bunch of bonuses. You can faint with your body. This makes your warfare skill count as 3 higher. People will give up for your search sooner. That's good. Will come in handy. Marksmanship is slowly going up. Hopefully. Since I'm taking the time to shoot people.
Go. Go.
Up.
Quick.
To the camp. We're going to want to start with the forge person. Because they were the contact that, what's her name that I'm looking for was talking to often.
Quick.
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 Yeah.
Quick.
Quick. Yeah.
Go. Go. Quick.
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 Whoa.
So can I get in, or do I have to talk my way in again?
You have a kind master, huh?
I can just get in. Okay, now to make it for the smithy over here. Are they up and running, or are they're probably asleep, aren't they? Well, they could be, I guess. I can smith. Sir Valentine's sword. We need copper, a straight sword. Oh god, so much stuff.
Raining. Good day. Did you get...
I forgot to take a wash.
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone.
That depends. Who are you looking for?
Victoria. A girl from...
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. If you don't see it, you'll hear it.
Thanks a lot.
Okay,
God be with you.
let's find a place to wash. Near this place, maybe? The not quite arena? Nope. 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 Nowhere to wash. Not a single trough. Not a single one. Yay. Come on. Just one. Just one small wash. Please. Are these guys all unwashed? What's going on? Sigismund's dirty. Wah. Sigismund? Oh well. Let's just talk to the blacksmith, I guess.
Could he do? His honor was...
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got guttache, and you can hear him howling halfway across the...
That's not good.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
Disease is spreading to the camp.
Take care, friend.
Wash! Finally. More buffs. Okay. Let's see the belly aching soldier. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing the quest for the Sigismund's men. It would seem unwise to do that. Musa of Mali.
Christ almighty. Are you alright, sir?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times.
He's the physician.
Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
It's a mythical... Prester John and the kingdom.
Those stories are described.
Prester John the kingdom is the mythical
exactly like
Eastern or Southern
right?
Christian kingdom.
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary.
My name is Henry, sir.
Welcome then, Henry. Do you need anything?
You're an explorer. Foreigners and Musa of Mali.
You said you're an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the Osmans. Until I ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
That's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for. Like what you can do with stone.
Ooh. Really? I don't remember Bohemians or Czechs or Germans or Europeans. Well, maybe Europeans in general being adequate with stone workings. Meh. Maybe. Ooh, I can ask about all the places.
What is Mecca like? I've heard people from all over the world go there.
Mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name.
I don't think Henry's ever heard of
The
that.
journey is dangerous. I was robbed and arrived in the city as a pauper. Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots. But even so, I did not spend long there. Let us say that I was foolish then, and foreign customs took me by surprise. I went to Cairo, where I learned
Egypt.
geography and law, so that I would be better prepared the next time. but I never went back to Mecca.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend. All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives who I do not want to meet again.
What about Granada? That's in Spain or Andalusia. Is it I think it's in I think this is before the Reconquista.
You were in Granada? Where is that?
Go west from here until you reach the sea, then south to a place called Peninsula Iberica.
The Iberian
I would
Peninsula.
not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra Palace is forbidden to Christians like you. It is a pity in any case. Such a beautiful and rich country, yet bathed in so much blood.
Blood?
Yes. Sultan Mohammed must constantly repel attacks from the north. That is why I started studying physics, in fact. I wanted to make an impression on the Sultan because swords and cannons are not for me. Let others cut off heads. I can sew them back on again.
All right. Venice in Italy.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend? Educate yourself a little.
Henry is not
It's
a
not far from here,
very
on the other side of the
worldwide
Remember that
geography
learning
person.
is like a garden. If you do not tend it, it cannot bear fruit. Venice is an incredible city that floats on the sea, like a huge stone ship. People from all over the world go there to trade. I help them as a translator, especially for Christian envoys from Ethiopia on a pilgrimage to Rome. If only you could have seen their glorious arrival in the city.
I wonder if I got an entry in the
Processions
Codex for
surged from
Prester
the port
John.
to the city center, and they had live leopards as a gift for the king of Venice. But I did not stay long. I, who was accustomed to the Sultan's court, being asked to live among sailors, out of the question.
How is Sigismund's camp any better?
How did you come to be with the Osmonds?
By complete chance. In Venice, I joined an expedition that was heading to India, but we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship, though it did not seem like good fortune at the time. You must understand that there are not many of my countrymen among the Osmans. The last time was probably in the days of Mansa Musa, but the Sultan soon found
The
out
Explorer,
that
I think.
lived among Europeans, and I could talk to all the envoys who came to him, so I became useful.
So why didn't you stay there?
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the Golden Horde, led by the butcher named Timur. I had quite enough of war in Granada.
Timur the Lame.
So when envoys from Hungary came to the Sultan, I managed to persuade them to take me away with them.
From the dissolution of the Mongol Empire, the Golden Horde was one of the four or five hordes. They were near the Ottomans' place. They might have been the ones that displaced the Cumans too, into Hungary.
What's Sigismund's court like?
I would also like to know that, my friend. But I am stuck here. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled the world. But no. He did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust your quacks and sent me here.
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund like that.
I do not think so, my friend, since it is unlikely you will ever get a chance to complain to him.
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question, and we are not that well acquainted yet.
Henry seems to be on the road to also
I would
become an
rather not
explorer,
talk about it.
an adventurer,
Not now,
maybe,
at least.
if not just a page. Ooh, how do you like Bohemia?
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth, or should I praise it to high heaven?
The truth,
The truth.
compared to the other
You don't need to
places.
spare my feelings.
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country, and that has not made much of an impression on me. But there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune to see more beautiful sights.
Alright then. Can you show me around the camp? I'm gonna say that the answer is no.
I'm new to if you don't have to.
Well, at least I can practice your language, but that does not matter.
Oh, he's gonna show me around. Nice. Let me look at the codex. What do we have new things learned in there? Do we have Prester John? Beep beep boop 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 boop. No. Characters. Musa. The traveling scholar Musa, who often has more respect for a pretty bath-made and powerful nobleman was maybe a fictional figure, but his origins, name, and even character are based on real people. The first of these was King Mansa Musa, ruler of the Mali Empire, who was the richest man. Our other model for Musa is Ibn Battuta, an Arab scholar and one of the most important travelers and cartographers of the 14th century. He spent 30 years on the road, during which time he covered much of the then known world. He visited countries in North Africa, Middle East, India, China, and Europe. At the end of his life, he dictated his experience in the travelogue Rila, The Journey. Alright, what about explorers or foreigners? Which one do we get? Foreigners. In ancient times, a foreigner was not only someone who did not originate from the community, but also a person without legal status. The Czech lands remained relatively open to foreigners. Initially inhabited by Celts, they were replaced by Germanic tribes, then Slavs, and German speakers. The relationship with Germans was initially neutral, but later cooled and became more strained, leading to local hostility against all things German, although classic nationalism didn't exist yet. Both Czechs and Germans had worse relations with the Jews. The disease and the Black Death of the era, resulting in few foreigners moving to the Czech lands. During the Hussite Wars, in a couple of years, the Czech became the majority of most cities. Czech gradually evolved into a rural language. Okay. He's gonna show me around. Here's the infirmary.
So, as you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One part for operating on the wounded, another for the sick, my alchemist bench, a tub of water. Nothing out of the ordinary. Come on.
Seems simple.
Let us walk outside.
Maybe
I'm
one.
sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
I don't know anything about that, sir. In our village, when someone was sick, we sent for the herb woman, and that was that. We didn't have any infirmary.
I am not surprised. Diarrhea, a few bruises, a fever now and then. That is no challenge. A learned man would certainly be bored to death.
Excuse me.
And it is the same here. Honestly. Should a person with my knowledge be wasting his time here?
That's up to you.
No, of course. What else should a sore bones do?
My friend, the human body contains so much beauty and so many secrets that we could explore. So why do we spend so much time on the quality of defecation?
Hey, that's important.
Think about it. Though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage, I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like.
That's true.
Do not worry. There are more cheerful places in the camp. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for humans. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the bathhouse. We will take a look there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments. Until the captains banned them. Well, that is a long story. Speaking of the captains here, do you know who is in charge overall?
No.
I've no idea.
You should put that right then. What if you come across one of the commanders and bump into him by mistake? He might have your back flayed by a cane. I would not like to have to stitch you back together. The camp as a whole is run by Sir Grozab or Borumlaka. That is a village somewhere in Transylvania.
Ooh.
As far as I know. He is...
On the way here to from Hungary to Bohemia.
But he has a lot of trouble with the camp. So he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then there are the Cumans, who are commanded in battle by Cheritan. You will not meet him very often. He often has meetings with the king himself in Sedlets.
The monastery. We've been there.
Man, but he seems a fair-minded commander. And he is an outstanding archer, it seems. How about you and archery, my friend?
Well, I don't want to boast, but I'm a pretty good archer. I would happily take on your Chertan.
Really? That sounds like a spectacle that I would perhaps even pay to watch. Perhaps. Although I successfully avoid weapons, I have to admit that archery is not just a skill. It is an art. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling me about the commanders here.
Ah, yes. The camp captains. As I said, Sir Grozab commands the camp. Cheritan commands in battle. And the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his Prague artillery regiment.
The cannoneers?
He will not be staying for longer. Dietrich is good to talk to, if he's not drinking too much. And over there is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. I mean, the women, of course. Not this filthy place. Ah, a man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Love.
Well, there's one here I think about. But I'd rather not talk about that.
Why? Are you afraid that I will steal her from you?
No, it's not that, but... Well, I'm still not sure if she likes me as much as I like her.
Aww.
I am sure she does. You will see. That is the way of the world. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in Paris and grants us love in our hearts. So that we may
Learn, Henry. Get some scholarship skills.
So are you married, sir?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Since you say
Okay,
how
whatever.
wonderful it is.
No, not yet. What woman would want to spend her life traveling with me? But being single does not permit sinning with any girl who takes your fancy. Remember that. Fortunately, a man can help himself in his hour of need. At least if he thereby prevents a worse sin. By the way, your chosen one. Is she pretty?
Be prudent.
To hell with beauty. She's kind and she likes me. That's the main thing.
Ah, you have chosen wisely, my friend. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone
Mercenaries.
came to fill their pockets. You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it. Do you know where the food is truly great? In Granada. So much fruit, sweet pastries, fish. In one banquet, the cooks use more spices than your entire country in a year.
Ooh.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a physician. That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling.
Yeah. It's already been over that.
Timbuktu to Mecca, and from Granada to Venice, and now here. But nowhere has the food been worse than here.
What do you dislike
What about the
the
beer?
food here so much?
I hope I have not offended you. It is not your fault, really. How can a cook make something good when no pepper, cinnamon, or grains of paradise grow here? But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Parge artillerymen are billeted, to the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp. I must say, you can see why. It is the best spot, right next to the captains. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the Cumans and mercenaries areas.
Ranked.
Here is the pillory. May Allah, the compassionate, ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The Cumans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
Oh, that was nice. We got a nice little visit. Can I get a fast travel point? Okay. Anyway, back to the guy who was having a bellyache. Yo.
Are you the one they call Black?
I'm more like green just now.
Yuck.
But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain.
Tell me exactly.
My belly hurt. It's from the fucking pig swill they give us to eat here.
Maybe.
Does it hurt when I press here?
Does it hurt when I press here?
Yes! I feel it here. Here. Oh!
It's no wonder. Your stomach's blown up like a bellows.
Ew.
You must have eaten something really bad.
We put some mushrooms someone found in the woods into the stew.
Ah.
Oh. Fuck.
It's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote. The sooner the better.
But I can barely...
Do I have an antidote?
Teeth.
Do I have an antidote?
Still up.
Not in the... Teeth.
Okay, I don't have anything. See if I can buy some. You sell stuff, sir? Nope. Gotta find an antidote around here. Ooh, the music is different. Antidote. Savior schnapps. Lithium waters. Marigold decoction. A bunch of bandages. Chamomile brew. Key to Musa's chest. Yoink. Can I read that? I can. Remedies for fleas and warts. Alright. Digestive potion might help. That seems like the kind of potion you'd need for the situation.
Still up.
Not in the...
I have.
Thank you.
Well,
Not yet.
to look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as white as you were, Black.
I still feel like I got run
Just
over
give
by
me
a
the
team
info.
of oxen, though. It'll be alright once I get a good meal in me.
It's about Victoria.
Victoria, that's her name.
The girl from Miskovitz.
I forgot.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
Hmm.
Well, I didn't come to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining.
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun
Ah.
once or twice. But that was it. She just didn't get it.
Victoria's missing. Her house is empty, and no one knows where she's gone.
What do you mean she's missing?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up.
She didn't tell anyone? Not
What?
even the blacksmith's wife?
There was a pool of blood on the floor.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
Well, what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not far from here to the east, there's a spot we used to meet.
Oh, we did learn about the Golden Horde. I want to read about that.
Where there's a pair of big birches. She might be there.
Good. I'll look there.
I know. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her to do anything, and now she's crying over spilt milk.
Uh-huh.
You're not a man. Hell, you're not even a human being. Maybe just a sack of shit without a grain of responsibility in you.
But...
Listen, and listen good, you pustule. Either you get yourself together and take care of that girl.
All right.
Damn right.
Alright. Let me read about the Golden Horde. Is it an event? Nope. Is it a general? The Golden Horde? G. There it is. Golden Horde. Also known as the Great State of Ulus, or the Ulus of Yoki, it was a large Mongol Tatar state entity extending across Eastern Europe and Siberia. It was only part of the Mongol Empire, became fully independent, and later embraced Islam. Until the mid-14th century, it was the largest and military strongest state in all of the Eastern Europe, occupying much of what is Ukraine and Russia, with unimaginable profits from the taxes levied. As a result of internal division and waning momentum, the Khanate's power gradually began to decline until in 1380, as the First Battle of Kulikovo, the horde was significantly defeated by the Russian princes for the time. The core of the Mongol Tatar army was light cavalry with bows and arrows. The classic. Read about the horde in particular because of the basis of human ethnicity in warfare, and because it strongly shaped the migration and warfare for the time. Anyway. We're supposed to find Victoria by clearing east of the camp. Having helped me out. The soldier has been bullied into taking care of her.
Easy, good horse.
Was she pregnant? That's what I'm guessing happened. Oh, I gotta find an exit too. Oh boy. The shooting master. But can I leave this place? Not through here, it seems. I'm gonna take the long way around. Excuse me. That was a cumin. Over that way. Okay, there's the gate. Don't care. Go.
Easy, good horse.
To Victoria. A clearing with 2 birch trees. Seems slightly far away. I wonder where this quest is going. We'll see. There it is. That's the place. Find what happened to Victoria. Speak with Victoria. Is she alive?
Oh my god. She poisoned herself. What a pity. Poor girl.
Why? Well, that's not good. Well, that's not good. Let's just walk away from that. Maybe it's because I took too long to get here. Let me check my journal. Let's not check my journal. Let's make our way back to Gutenberg. I'll probably have to go do some stuff off stream, like take a nap, get some food to eat. The Riddler. The Riddler.
Hail, good man.
Hey. Riddler.
God be with you.
And with you. Come on, don't be shy.
Riddle me this, Henry.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They call me Barley.
You're a drifter?
You just wander the world.
Exactly. Never a dull day so far.
You have a peculiar name.
Barley.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring. And boring's not for me. So I wander the roads, collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting, I'll happily work a riddle on them.
Ooh.
A riddle? Very well. Let's hear it.
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any idea?
What belongs to you alone? Oh, my name.
My name.
That's right! You have a learned head on those shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than a sword.
They really wouldn't, I assure you.
More's the pity. But down to business. I have a proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle. Except, you've caught me flat broke. I can give you some of what little I have. Or teach you some of what I know. What'll it be?
Teach me!
I'm always up for learning something new. What can you teach me?
I spend my days on the roads and my
travels.
Tell me about your experience on the road.
You can't beat a and keep an eye on the clouds.
I'll bear that in
and you'll stick farewell.
Oh, survival. Alright, well. Not much of a riddle, but I'll take it. Back to the travels. To Gutenberg. Again. Yeah, we have to take a nap. Tomorrow we'll go for Catherine and see what the main quest has for us. We've definitely leveled up a bunch. We have a lot more money. We should be ready for whatever this has in store for us. I hope. Almost made it to Gutenberg. Here we are. Come on, Henry. Also, I'm surprised we're not searched for criming back at the vineyard. Okay, well, we'll stop here for today. Let me just find the inn where I rest at. It's the one to the north where I got the wine from this guy. Or this guy. shouldn't be too hard to find. Tomorrow's gonna be the main quest. You can just assume that off-stream I will just be resting, skipping time, whatnot. Seeing stuff go by. Shouldn't be too long, or too long of a thing off-stream. Oh, that's the place. Hey, that wasn't so hard. Alright, anyway. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.